Hi, this is Tariq Shaw. I just thought of like a catchphrase thing that I could do, but um, so here, let me set this down. I will be talking about um the next part, the next part of my Oracle deck. Actually, there's two I can talk about. I can talk about these ones, the importances, or I can talk about the gargoyle runes. And I'm thinking I'm gonna talk about the gargoyle runes, and the next video will be about the importances. So this is going to be um, probably quick. I don't know. The last one was five. What's it called? Was 5 cards, and that took like 7-8 minutes. But so here we have. So let's start at Vertius. Vertius is, you see, it's like a structure, it's like a building, a structure with like the sun. And this is what's it called? So this is about these all these gargoyle ones have representations, just like, well, these ones are representations, the other ones are categories. So the gargoyle, I call them gargoyle runes or gargoyle tablets. I actually call them gargoyle runes because I made those most of the symbols. Like at first the symbols were on runes. I have this like little pouch here, and you can hear it's like on the top. It's on bottles or whatever. So it's on the top of it's on the top of the of plastic bottle tops. But anyway, so that's kind of useful if you want to like write, like you want to put stuff on like little, like you can even put like the Norse runes on like the top of plastic bottles. Um, that might be interesting. I might want to do that. But so this is Vertius. You can read it. Vertius principle. I used to call them principles, like of the gargoyle, because it's actually like I practice a little. I would call myself like, I guess I might call myself like Wiccan, but I would also call myself a wizard. So like I don't use the term witch. I use the term wizard. But I I actually like do my own kind of magic along with elemental magic, and like and like, incorporate my spiritual practices. So like I believe in God and stuff like that. So that's the kind of that's the basis. Like, so I'm an eclectic wizard, I guess. But so here's Vertius. Here's Condense. Condense, the gargoyle Condense is the gargoyle. The kind of, I call them gargoyle spirits. Um, well, Condense is the gargoyle of longevity. Brilmune is a gargoyle of being inside, or I might say dungeon. You can see my Buddha back there, my mom's Buddha. Let's see. Okay, I'm all over the place. This is gonna be a good series. So Brilmune, you can read it. Brilmune. It's kind of, see if you can read like this. I don't know. So that's that. Here's Momentum. Momentum is the gargoyle of stagnation. So stagnate, stagnation means um well, you can look at like stuff that like gets jammed, or a door that won't close right, kind of stuff like that, like stagnation. Like, and it's, you can look at it metaphorically. That's how I'm using it. Like, stagnation in the sense of like things aren't quite right now, and this card will be is about like about understanding like those type of things and knowing to like knowing how to get around them, because like how to avoid those certain things. You know, you don't want to like be in a pickle. You know, so that's momentum. I can't speak for anybody, everybody. I can't speak for everybody, but who wants to be in a pickle? Anyway, so that's momentum. It's like a point. It's about understanding what you don't want. You know, this is I gotta sneeze. This is Hoffem. Can't really see it. So Hoffem is the Hoffem is the principle of companionship, and that doesn't necessarily mean partner. Your partner, to me, your partner can be a companion, but yeah, that's that. Um, Here is Plentwind. Plentwind is the gargoyle of magic. You can read it. Plentwind. After I'm done showing these cards, the gargoyle cards, I wanna um show you some stuff like my citron and my peacock orb, and I've already showed you the my rune pouch. I have the stuff in there, but um I'm just gonna continue and then like get to that when I get to it. Um, this is Latik. Latik is the gargoyle of submission. Submission, as in like give it up to God. You know what I mean? Or you know what I mean when I say give it up to God. It's something I learned in the church I used to go to. When you give something up to God, you put it in His hands. You put it in His power for Him to deal with it, as this is His creation. I guess that last part is what I'm guessing. Like you know to just to say like I'm going through something and I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I know if I really push through, I can do it, but who knows where who knows where I won't exactly do the right thing, as in like I might make a mistake or something. I don't know, but I won't tell you when to give something up to God, but that's what it means. Um, so I showed you Latic. It's just like a downward thing. It's just to that's one thing about submission. Like you can give your troubles up to God and know that it give it put it in His hands and know that He'll do with it what He will. Um, and it can all submission in the sense could also be looked at just going with the flow. It's good to remember during meditation. Here is the guardian principle. It looks like a house or like a path. That's the guardian principle. Guardian, and I had to cut it off there. Principle. Here is guardian. The guardian one is about adventure or being outside. So where Brillium was inside, I I kind of like I kind of Englished up Brill from RuneScape's Daemonheim. So Brill became Brilmune because like dungeons and stuff like that. So as Brilmune is inside, um, Guardian is outside. Next one here we have Rilgt. Rilgt, you could probably guess, instead of submission, it's force. It's like it's the push to Latex pull. So that's Rilgt. You see how I spelled it? Rilgt. Meditation. This one isn't laminated. Sounds like it, It's not laminated. Um, it's the one for meditation. See, it's like it has the orange reverberations that's representing energy, and also the energy within. So what you emanate is like this like it almost is like the source, you know. Um, so yeah. Um, let's see. So that's meditation and librarian, also not laminated. It's also it's more so like study. So the librarian is like study, you know. Um, so those are those, but I want to show you my citron. I gotta take it off the this necklace like thing. Um, Here we have citron. Citron is the stone of heart and mind. It supposed to bring either love and happiness or joy and happiness. I think love and happiness into your life, and it'll guard against those who might break your heart. So that's my citron. I don't know if I can get like good lighting on it. It's on a keychain. I got it from Urban Outfitters. So that was my citron, and then I have peacock ore. It's very nice. It's it's like it's a metal. It's an ore. And it's like lots of blues and purples, and it's a little bit of gold. It seems like, but it's also known as bornite, and it's basically like it's something like copper. It's like a form of copper or something. So that's my peacock ore. Um, Also, things that interest me. And what's funny about the peacock ore, it looks like a symbol that I use in the minor arcana of my oracle deck. So that's what I've been showing you. I'll show you the other. I can show you the other ones. Actually, I'll show you them now. A little preview. This. Wait. Actually, I'll show you them in a kind of order. This is kind of like the Desequator. This is kind of like the results. This, the peacock ore, is almost like the initials. And this little marble, this, it has like a little. It looks like something like a feather or something. I don't know. But this is the this represents the Heightens. And it's funny, I collected these together. Like I've had this one since I was a kid, but it's pretty big. I've had this one since I was a kid, but I collected all these after I did my Oracle card. So it's funny, I have these four. These are like the minor arcana suits. Um, I'll get into more detail once I go into those cards, and I'll give you a little bit of like how I feel about them, but mainly what they mean, what they represent as best as I can explain it. Because they're not. It's not like I don't know how airtight it is, but airtight, but it might be pretty cool. So I hope you can hear me on this on my laptop's webcam. I'm gonna do another video reading my gargoyle spirit manual, and it's basically just I look at the gargoyles as like I could look at them as thought forms because I did create one, but he was a bit chaotic for the newness of him. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't quite sure if he was 9 or 1, and then it came to be that he was actually the one I was talking to was actually 1, and he facilitated a conference, as I would assume like a gargoyle could do, like facilitate a conference between like other gargoyles. So and like so I think like conference is one thing a gargoyle could do, but I don't know. It's just that um I like to kind of use these cards and stuff, and you know it's really it's really what I like to do. So um, that's my video. I'll see you in the next one where I talk about the importances. So okay, thanks.